Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today my group will present about business consumer credit and compound interest. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Izzat Daniel. My metric number 23-23F2039. Okay, question 1A. Gloria bought a house for RM267,000. She put 20% down and obtained a simple interest amortized loan for the balance at 0% annually. She paid the loan monthly and interest compound monthly for 15 years. Soalan pertama, price of the house. The original price of the house is RM267,000. Soalan yang kedua, deposit. Down payment darab dengan price 0.20 darab dengan 267,000 akan dapat RM53,400. Soalan yang ketiga, principal. Price tolak dengan down payment 267,000 tolak dengan 53,400 akan dapat RM213,600. Soalan yang keempat, annual interest rate 10% bahagi 100 akan dapat 0.10. Soalan yang kelima, monthly interest rate 10% bahagi dengan 12 akan dapat 0.008333%. Soalan yang keenam, equal payment per month 213,000 darab 0.10 per 12 bahagi 1 tolak 1 tambah 0.10 per 12 tolak dengan 180 akan dapat 0.00833 bagi dengan 1 tolak 1 tambah 0.00833 tolak 180 1780 bahagi dengan 1 tolak dengan 1.00833 tolak 180 1780 bahagi dengan 0.7754478656 akan dapat RM2,295.36 sen. Soalan yang ketujuh, number of payment for 15 years. 15 bulan darab dengan 12 bulan akan dapat 180 bulan. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ruben, son of Rajasekhar. My class at DLS3A. My matric number is 23 DLS23F2001. Let's start with question 1B. Najmi bought a Honda City for RM120,000 and took a loan from Bank Melati at an interest 3.8% for 7 years. We are going to break down the financial details of this loan and explore what happens if Najmi decides to settle the loan after 2 years later. First, let's list out the key details. The principal amount P is 120,000. The interest rate R is 3.8% annually, and the long term T is 7 years. But before we dive into the loan calculations, let's understand the basic components of a loan. When dealing with loans, it's essential to calculate several important values: the original balance, the maturity value, the monthly payment, and in cases of early repayment, the rebate and the early payment amount. Next, calculate the total interest Najmi will pay over the 7-year period. Using the simple interest formula, I equal to PRT, where P is the principal, R is the rate, T is the time. So I equal to 140 times 0.038 times 7 equal to get RM 30,707.04. Adding this interest to the original balance give us the maturity value MV of the loan. MV equal to P plus PRT, equal 115,440 plus 30,707.04. We get the answer equal Rm 151,920. This is the total amount Lakshmi will pay by the end of the loan term. Najmi made a down payment 3.8% of the car price. To calculate the down payment DP, we use the formula for DP equal to R divide 100 times to cash price CP. So DP equal to 0.038 times 120,000, we get equal to RM 4,560. Subtracting this from the car price give us the original balance OB. OB formula equal to P minus DP, principal minus down payment, equal to 120,000 minus 4,560 equal to get RM 150,440. This is the amount Najmi actually borrowed from the bank. The installment price IP is the total cost of the car when bought on credits. So it's calculated by adding the interest to the cash price. Installment price IP equal to cash price CP plus I interest equal to 120,000 plus 30,707.04. It will get equal RM 150,707.04. This shows how much more Najmi pays for the car while financing it compared to a cash purchases. Let's break down how to calculate the monthly payment for a loan. Monthly payment is determined by adding the original balance OB to the total interest I and dividing that sum up by the number of payment. And you're using the example where the original balance is RM 115,440 and the total interest is RM 30,707.04 over the 84 months payment. The sum of these two amounts equals RM 146,147.04. Dividing this total by the number of payments, 84 months gives us the monthly payment. So RM 146,147.04 divided by 84 equals RM 1,739.85 will get. That's the monthly payment required to pay off the loan in full over the specific term. Now let's explore what happens if Najmi decides to settle the loan after 2 years. This involves calculating the rebate and the early payment amount. If Najmi repays the loan early, is entitled to a rebate on the interest. To calculate this rebate, we use the rule of 78S method. First, we determine the number of months for the rebate period, small n, and the total loan period, big N, and the total of months equal to 2 times 12 equal 24 months. The total of period and 7 times 12 equal to 84 months. Then we calculate the sum of total amount and the sum of total loan period using the formulas. The sum of total of month equal to in bracket n plus 1 times the total of months divide compound semi-annually 2 and the total of loan period equal to in bracket total of loan period n plus 1 calculated as R equal to the sum in bracket the sum of total amount divide the sum of total loan period times in interest I equal to in bracket 300 divide 3,570 times to 30,707.04 in interest, you will get the answer is Rm 2580.42. This is the amount Najmi saves by repaying the loan earlier. The early payment question is, what is the early payment amount if Najmi want to settle his loan after 2 years? The formula for early payment EP is EP equal to N times MP minus rebate. N is the number of payment made. MP is the monthly payment and rebate is the interest rebate for early settlement. From earlier calculations, monthly payment MP equal to Rm 1739.85 cent. After 2 years 24 months, the total payments made N equal to MP equal 300 times 1739.85 cent equal to Rm 49,615.08 cent. The rebate calculated was Rm 2580.42 cent. EP early payment equal to Rm 49,615.08 cent. This suggests the formula used might have included the remaining principal plus future interest. That's a quick look at calculation early payment amounts.
Hello everyone, my name is Kishan Son of Raman from DLS Team A and my test number is 23 DLS 23F205. First of all, we are finding the compound interest on RM 12,600 for 2 years at 10% compounded annually using the formula S equal to P bracket 1 plus R bracket T, where P 12,600, R 0.10 and T equal to 2. We calculate the compound amount as compound 12,600 bracket 1 plus 0.10 bracket 2 15,246 compound interest in is then I equal to S minus P equal to 15,246 minus 12,600 equal to 2,646. So the compound interest is around 2,646. Then we're going to calculate the compound amount and compound interest for a loan of RM 10,400 over 4 years at 12.7% compound semi-annually. Here, what we know, principal equal to 10,400 ringgit time 4 years rate 12.7% per annum compounded semi-annually. This means the interest is compounded every 6 months. We use the formula S equal to P bracket 1 plus R per M bracket square MT, where M equal to 2 for semi-annually compounding. Plugging in the values, S equal to 10,400 per 1 plus 20.127 bracket square 8. Breaking it down, 20.127 equal to 0.0635. So S equal to 10,400 times bracket 1.0635 bracket square 8. Calculating the gives S equal to 17,018.97. To find the compound interest, we use I equal to S minus P. So I equal to 17,018.99 minus 10,400 equal to 6618.97. That's it. The compound amount is 70,018.97 and the compound interest is 6,618.87. Now the question is, at what annual compound interest rate does RM 1200 become RM 1348 48.32 in 2 years. Well, find the annual compound interest rate needed for RM 1200 to grow to RM 1348.32. In 2 years, we have principal RM 1200, amount is RM 348.32, time equal to 2 years, and we need to find the rate. The interest in compounded annually. Well, use the formula A equal to P bracket 1 plus R bracket T. Plugging in the values, 1348.82 equal to 1200 bracket 1 plus R bracket square. Divide both side by equal to 1200 per 1340.82 equal to bracket 1 plus R bracket square. This gives 1.126 equal to bracket 1 plus R bracket square. Taking the square root of both sides, 1.1236 equal to 1 plus R. So 1.06 equal to 1 plus R, which means R equal to 0.6 or 6%. Let's verify using R equal to 6%. The compound amount after 2 years is 1200 bracket 1 plus 0.06 bracket 2 equal to 1200 times 1.1236 equal to 1348.32. Perfect it match. Compound interest. The formula for compound interest is I equal to S minus P. Here I represent the compound interest. S is the compound amount or minority value, and the P is the principal. Let's use an example where the compound amount S is RM 1348.82 and the principal P is RM 1200. Plugging this into the formula, I equal to 1348.82 minus 1200. Subtracting this value gives us I equal to 1048.82. So the compound interest earned is RM 148.32.